Hello again. In this video, I'm going to talk about the types of fractions we have. So let's start. So the first type of fraction that you want to know about is the proper fraction. Proper fraction. Now, a proper fraction is a fraction like these. So any fraction that has the numerator less than the denominator, this is a proper fraction. So the numerator is on top, the denominator is at the bottom. So if the numerator is smaller than the denominator, you say it is a proper fraction. Okay, now let's talk about the improper fraction. That is the next type of fraction we have. Improper fractions. So an improper fraction is any fraction that has the numerator greater or equal to the denominator. It has the numerator greater or equal to the denominator. And these are the examples. These are all improper fractions. These are all improper fractions. Now, the third type is going to be the mixed fraction or the mixed numbers. The mixed numbers. So these are fractions that would have a whole number and a fraction part like that. And that is why it's got the name mixed numbers or mixed fraction. This is a mixed fraction or a mixed number. Now, it is possible to change a mixed number to an improper fraction. It is possible to change a mixed number to an improper fraction. Let's look at that. How to change a mixed number or a mixed fraction to an improper fraction. All right. So let's start with this first example. We've got 2 and 1/2, or 2 whole number, 1/2. We want to change this to an improper fraction. So first of all, the denominator is 2 is going to stay as 2. So you put that down. Now for the numerator, you're going to go clockwise. So you're multiplying and then you're adding. So you're doing 2 times 2 plus 1. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. You put it here. Let's try for this second mixed number. So for this second one, we've got 3 1/4. So remember the denominator is going to stay as 4. Then you're going to go clockwise. You multiply and then you add. So 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Boom. The third one is going to be 4 2/5. So we've got 4 2/5. So I put the 5 at the bottom, and then I'm going clockwise. So times and then plus. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22. So I've got 22/5. 22/5. So this is how you change a mixed number to an improper fraction. Now it's your turn to try this. So let's do 4 and then 1 over 2. The second one, I'm going to do 3 and then 1/5. 5 and then 2/7. So pause the video and then work on these problems. Okay, I hope that you were able to work on these three problems. Now, let's do it together. For this first one, we're going to have a denominator of 2, and then you're going to multiply, you're going to add. So that gives me 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. For this second one, we're going to have the same denominator of 5. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. For this one, we're going to have a 7. You multiply, you add. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 2. 7 times 5 plus 2. And that gives me 37 over 7. I hope you got all three right. Yay! If you didn't, you could always watch the video and then try it again by yourself, okay? All right, what about changing an improper fraction to a mixed number? Changing from improper fraction to a mixed number. Let's do that. Okay. So, with this one, let's start by looking at 3 and then 1 over. Okay, so we're going the other way. So let's do 9 over 2. So this is an improper fraction. We're trying to change it to a mixed number. To do that, remember this is 9 divided by 2. So 2 divides into 9 how many times? That's the first question you've got to ask yourself. 2 divides into 9, or 2 goes into 9 how many times? 2 goes into 9 4 times. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 goes into 9 4 times. So I write the 4 down. Now I know that the denominator is going to stay as 2. So 2 times 4 is 8. If you subtract 8 from 9, you get 1. Equals 1. And then you put the 1 here. And that's it. So let's try it again one more time. So 9 over 2. So you ask yourself, how many times will 2 go into 9, or 2 divide into 9? It's 4 times. It's like if you put this in a calculator, 9 divided by 2 is going to give you 4.5. 4.5. So this is the 4 we are looking for. 4. So you put the 4 here. But you know that 2 divides into 9 4 times. You have a remainder of 1. A remainder of 1. So the remainder is going to be on top. And then you've got a 2 from here. Now, you could also double check to see if you did it right by changing to a mixed number, trying to to an improper. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So 9 over 2. That's it. You could always double check. All right, another one. 25 divided by 9. 25 divided by 9. Now, 9 goes into 25 2 times. 2 times. Of course, there's going to be a remainder. Or you put this, if you don't remember your multiplication, you could put this in a calculator if it's allowed, if you're taking an exam, 25 divided by 9, you're going to get 2 point something. 2 points, some numbers. So the whole number you're looking for is 2. So you're going to put the 2 here, and then your denominator is going to be the 9. Now, 2 times 9 or 9 times 2 is 18. Subtract 18 from 25. And that gives you a 7. You put the 7 here. And that's it. Again, 9 goes into 25 2 times. You have a remainder of 7. 9 goes into 25 2 times, a remainder of 7. The remainder is going to be the numerator. That's the 7. The denominator is going to stay as 9, and then you've got a whole number of 2. And that is how you change from improper to a mixed number. The last example, and last one. But I would say that why not try it? Try this one. Let's see what you get. So let's do 115 divided by 25. Yeah, so this is a difficult one, but I want you to try it. So 25 goes into, well, I want you to try it. So pause the video and then try it. All right. So 25 will go into 115 4 times. And then you put your 25 here. 25 times 4 is 100. If you subtract 100 from 115, you get 15. So you put your 15 here. Now, because you've got 15 over 25, you could reduce 15 over 25. But in this example, I only want to show you how to change from improper to mixed. But it's also, maybe you were asking, can we reduce this fraction? Yes, it's possible to reduce it with a 5. 5 goes into this 3 times. 5 goes into this 5 times. So 4, 3 fits. You could also do that. All right? So thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.